All right, let's crush a Sudoku. This one's called Thermotab by Thermotab. So normal Sudoku rules apply. We got the digits 1 through 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Then we've got thermometers. So digits on gray thermometers must strictly increase from the bulb end. So this is the smallest number on this line. This is the largest, and everything in between goes up from there. Cool. So this one looks like it might be the longest in the puzzle. It's 7 cells long. This one's 6. All right. So, okay, this is almost exclusively covered in thermometer. I don't know if that's useful, but all right. So this has to be the smallest number, and there's seven numbers here, and they all have to be different because they strictly increase. So the numbers have to go up. So that means they're different numbers every time. So this could be a 1, 2, 3. This could be a 2, 3, 4. This could be a 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, 9. It doesn't seem all that telling, which is a little concerning. Okay, so there's might be something happening here. Not really though, right? Yeah, because if we skip numbers, whatever numbers we skip here, for example, could just go on here. Like these have to be the digits 1 through 9. But I can mix and match them a little bit, right? Oh, okay. Maybe there's something forcing happening here. I don't think so though. Like there might be some weird dynamic with this. I'm not sure. What is the trick here? Like nothing here can be higher than 4. Which means I have to put at least a 5. Like this number can't be lower than 5. Okay, none of these numbers can be a 9. Okay, there's my first digit. None of these numbers can be a 9. Because 9 can only go on the tip of the thermometer. And there aren't any tips. These are all thermometer digits, and none of them are tips. The tips to these thermometers are here, here, and here. So this is a 9. This number has to be at least 5. That would be if these were 1, 2, 3, 4. So like, yeah, so there's definitely, there must be pressure on like both of these boxes. Oh, so there are no tips in this. So where does 1 go? Same kind of concept as the 9 in this box. There are no bulbs in this box, so none of these digits can be 1 because you can only put 1 in the bulb. So this is a 1. Okay, and then in the row, same logic. There are no tips. There are no tips, thermometer tips, other than right here, and this whole row is covered in thermo. So this is definitely a 9. So this is not a 9. Okay, so that's good. So this not being a 9 takes away 1 number from every cell here, because in order to maximize the cells, I needed to put a 9 here. So this is not a 6, this is not a 5, this is not a 4, this is not a 3. So now these two digits are from 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now, no, I thought I had something there, I don't. 1 almost has to go here. Wait, yeah, one in this box has to go here or here, so this can't be a 1. That's going to do the whole thermo. All right, so 1 can't go on the tip of a thermometer. Can't go here because of Sudoku. These can't be 1. I've labeled them already. So one of these is a 1, which puts 1. Like this can't be a 1 now. So this is 2, which does the whole thing. So now we've maximized the thermometer. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we've got some numbers in the grid. Does 4, 5, 6 do anything to this? Well, these two numbers can't be 7, 8. 7 or 8. And they can't be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 2, 3, which is going to put a 1 here. That's crazy. I was not anticipating these being 2, 3, honestly. So that goes 1. Okay, so these are 2, 3 in order. So 2, 3. That puts a 1 here. So now these numbers are forced. They're 1, 7, 8. Which is pretty wild, which makes this a 9 because there's one more number in the thermo. We can only put a 9 there. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. So these are 4, 5, 6. It's forced. 4, 5, 6. This is either a 7 or an 8. Can't be a 9. These numbers are 4, 5, 6 again. So this has to go 4, 5, 6. This is either a 2 or a 3. Interesting symmetry there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 8. These are 2, 3. Okay. So I've got the middle nailed down. I don't know how I make progress anywhere else. So this not being able to be a 9 might be sort of interesting for this. This is only 6 long, right? Yeah. So this is either 7 or 8. This is a 7. Okay, this can't be 1, I'm seeing. So this is at least 2, and this is at most 8. So we don't have a ton of wiggle room there. So 2, 3. This can't be a 4, so this is at least a 5. 6, 7. So this is at least a 5. So this is at least a 7, which means this can't be a 7 because bulbs or cells strictly increase on thermometer. So this is an 8, and this whole thing is forced. 7, 6, 5. I guess this could be a 4. The rest of this was forced though, because this couldn't be a 4. So this could go 4, 3. Got to be careful with those. That's often somewhere that I screw up. Like logic works one way, but it doesn't work the same. It's not forcing in the other direction. Got to be careful there. So I put an 8 here, so this is a 7. Do I get any Sudoku out of this? One of these is a 5. Could this be a 5? I think so. 1, 2. Okay, this would have to be a 2 for this to be a 5, but I think that still is possible. Oh, we only have 3 digits here. 1, 2, 9. This definitely isn't a 9. And this definitely isn't a 1. Interesting. Okay. So these are 1, 2, 9. It's impossible for a 1 or a 9 to be in the middle of a thermo, so this has to be a 2, which makes this a 1, which keeps the 5 dream alive there. So is this one going to tell me something? Maybe. Okay, so this has to be a 2 or a 3. This can't be a 9. So the highest this can be is an 8. So let's walk that back. 8, 7. This can't be a 6. So this is at most a 5. Yeah, the same sort of thing is happening. There's a lot of symmetry in this puzzle. Same kind of ideas happen across the board. 4, which makes the highest this can be is a 3. So this has to be a 2. So this is a 3. This is a 3. This is a 4. This is a 5, but this could be a 6. So that's not as forcing. And then this could be a 7. And then probably that has an impact on these digits. 1, 8, 9. Yep, same deal. This can't be a 1 or a 9. So we have in the column we have 1, 8, 9 left, and this can't be a 1 or a 9, so it is an 8. And these are not 8. And that makes this a 9 automatically on a thermometer. I needed a digit higher than 8, and then these walk back, and I don't think there's anything really happening there. All right, one of these two has to be a 1. It's this one. It's probably something like this symmetry is wild in this puzzle. So I saw this. So that, oh, yeah, 9, 9. One of these has to be a 9. It's this one. Yeah. So like there's like opposite symmetry happening everywhere in this puzzle. Okay, this can't be a 9 now, so this is a 9, this is a 1. There's probably something exactly the same happening here. You have 1 there, this is a 1, this is a 9. So 1, 1. One of these two has to be a 1. And so this is a 1. All right, by Sudoku, yep, this is a 1. Which puts a 1 here. Am I done with 1s? I think I'm done with 1s. Okay, I can probably finish off the 9s in exactly the same way. 9, 9. One of these two has to be a 9, but this one is a 9, so this is a 9. These digits are from 2, 3, 4, 8. So this is an 8. This is a 2, 3, or 4. There's an 8 looking here. This is a 7. Looks like 2, 3, 4, 5 left in the column. I don't think this can be it definitely can't be a 2 or a 3. It could be a 4. This could go 3, 4. I don't see a reason why that's not possible. So this is either a 4 or a 5 now, which makes this a 3 or a 4, which gives me a 3, 4 pair. What does that mean for here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So this is a 3, 4, or 5. Okay. Oh, there's a 5 looking here, so this is a 4, which makes this a 3, which makes this a 5. This is not a 4. A 3 looks here. This is a 4. It's probably the same type of logic with everything that I just did over here. So I don't know if I'm going to have to do that in a second. So this could still be a 2 or a 3. I don't even really know what I just did, but how did I just do all that? What was I doing? It was this thermometer. Yeah, so it's right. I was doing stuff with this. How did that get forced though? This number had to be a 4 or 5 because there weren't that many numbers left in the column. Maybe the symmetry is done. Yeah, there's not that much. Okay, this can't be a 4 5. That can't be a 4. So this can't be a 1 4 5. It could still be a 6 though. This could be a 7. There's probably easier stuff to do. I'm really trying to make this symmetry thing happen. 8 8. This is an 8. One of these two is an 8. One of these 3 is an 8. I don't know what to do with that. Yeah, there must just be like a lot of Sudoku I can do right now. 4 4. Maybe not. So 4's got to go in one of these two. And what do I have left in the column? 6 7. 4 and 2. This can't be a 2. So one of these two has to be a 2. Which means this is not a 2, I guess. So one of those two has to be a 2. This is a 3. So now this can't be 2 or 3. So I think that's forcing a 6 in here actually. So I am eventually getting to this thermometer. So this can't be 1 3. It can't be 2 because 2 goes in one of those. Can't be 4. Can't be 5. So the lowest this can be is 6, and that would go 6 7. And that's exactly what this has to do. 6 7, which puts a 4 here, which puts a 2 here, puts a 5 there. This is a 5. 2 7 8 here. This is a 2. 7 8 goes here. This is an 8. This is a 7. This is a 6. This is a 3. This is a 2. That's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight, dude. All right, we got 7 here. 1 2 3 4 5. We got a 6 there. 2 3 4. I'm just gonna pencil mark that. This is not a 2. This is not a 3. This is not a 4. That's unfortunate. 1 2 3 6. This is a 6. This could still be a 2 or a 3. 1 2. We got 3 4 5 7 here. 3 4 5 7. This is just a 7. I see a 4 and a 5. This must be a 3, which makes this a 2. That makes this a 4. That makes this a 5. This is a 2. This is a 3. This is a 6. This is an 8. This is an 8. This is a 4. There's a pose dog. Thermotab smashed. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.